Hello out there, welcome to another video. Today isn't a shaving video. Today I'm going to be doing the 7 deadly sins of wet shaving. Since nobody tagged me, I didn't get to play in their reindeer games. I'm going to tag myself. So let's get started. First one is greed. Most expensive and most least expensive product in your den. First, let's go hardware. Most expensive piece of hardware I've probably got is my Merkur 38C barber pole. I think that retails for around 40 bucks. Least expensive hardware, it's probably a blade. You know, that's probably the case with most everybody. Although I could say that. Well, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Well, I'm not seeing it right now, but I got a gold dollar straight razor that I didn't pay one red cent for because it was piffed to me by Andy Levine, and that's probably my least expensive hardware. Software, most expensive was probably, oh, I don't spend a whole lot on gear, to be software, to be honest with you. So you're probably looking at, oh, I forgot this one. $45 for this guy here, so that's probably actually my most expensive piece of hardware. Software, you're probably looking at one of my soaps. Let me think. Well, we'll go with least expensive piece of software, and that's this Arco. I think I paid $1 for that. Most expensive was probably my Bear Stearns Man Bayram. Right here. I think they're around $20, something like that. Maybe maybe this one here, the How to Grow a Mustache Chocolate Bourbon soap, was probably a little pricey compared to, say, a Razor Rock or something like that. Most expensive aftershave I've got is probably, chocolate bourbon maybe. That's about $15. Either the Italian Citrus or the Fine Platinum, they're both around $15. Did get this recently, the original Eau de Cologne 4711. I think I paid $20 for that. But not a lot of the stuff in my den is real expensive. Next one, Wrath. What product in your den do you have a love-hate relationship with? And hardware would probably be this guy. I love straight razor shaving, but sometimes I just hate it because I'm still new at it. I don't always get really awesome shaves, but that's just gonna come with time. I will eventually get the technique down, and I'll have an enjoyable shave every time. But right now I don't always have enjoyable shaves because I'm still new at it. Gluttony is the next one. The most delicious scents. When I think of delicious, I think of food, and this is probably the most delicious scent that I have. How to Grow a Mustache Chocolate Bourbon. Followed pretty closely by this one, Soap Commander Respect. You first smell it, you get that really fresh lime, almost like a lime popsicle, but not sweet, with just a little bit of patchouli in the background. Fantastic stuff. Aftershaves, hands down, by far, this guy right here. made by Derby City Chop Shop. This is the Small Batch Shave Tonic Winter Reserve. Mentioned in one of my previous videos that it smells like a really top shelf old-fashioned whiskey cocktail. Like Paul H says, smell that. It's just fantastic. I just want to pour it in a glass with some ice. It's just that good. Sloth. Which product do you neglect out of laziness? And that I would probably say is probably a balm. I use this when I do, it's a new acquisition. I do use that when I use my Soap Commander Respect soap. I've got this one right here too, Nivea Energy Balm. But I'm just not a balm guy. I've got a couple of them, but I just don't use them on a regular basis. I like the strong scent of an aftershave, so that's why I neglect those. Which product are you most proud of? I've got a few of them, and I'm just going to reach over here and grab some of them. Alright, here's a few of them here. And the reason I am most proud of these two products here is because some very, very kind, generous individuals gave them to me, piffed them to me, and for that I am very, very grateful. So, Ray Pope, you're the man. He sent me a nearly full tub of Katie's Bubbles Bailey's Irish Coffee, and this stuff is fantastic. Love the smell, and the performance is fantastic as well. And our buddy Uncle Ralphie sent me this, piffed me this, Exotic Sandalwood from Tiki Bar Soaps. The scent isn't my favorite, but Amanda's soaps are all top-notch performers. And like I said, it's sentimental because he thought enough to send that to me. So I appreciate that, Ray. I appreciate it, Chris. Another one that I'm really, really proud to own is and this guy right here. And I know it's just a $5 lilac aftershave that you can buy online. But David Gonzalez sent this to me out of the kindness of his heart, and it reminds me of my mom. So for that, I'm grateful as well. And last but not least, well, two more. Merkur 38C barber pole. I'm proud to own this because my dad gave it to me as a Christmas present last year, or Christmas 2013. So I'm proud to have that, and I'm proud to have this guy right here. I've got this. There's only 75 bottles of this made, and I got one. I don't mean to brag, but nanny boo boo. I just shaved and put some of this on. I'm gonna put some more on when I get done with this video. What product? Next one, Lust. What product do you really, really want? Excuse me for a second. And that is pretty easy for me. I want Martin Nicandre Fougere. But I can't afford it. Not right now. I can't justify the money. And the other one that I really, really want is, and I'm going to get, is the Shave the Man limited edition Savile Row brush that's being made for our group. Very, very, very cool, and I really, really want it. I don't have a top-notch brush. I've got a couple of good brushes, but I don't have a really nice brush. So I really want one of those. And the last of the 7 deadly sins is envy. Who in the wet shaving world do you envy? Well, you know, I'd love to have the Stallions straight razor collection, or even Mike McKinley's got a phenomenal straight razor collection. Just, I mean, he's got these cabinets full of straight razors. Just, I mean, he's got to have hundreds of them. Chris Bailey, I envy his software. He's got just a ton of soaps and aftershave, so I envy that. But mostly, I guess I envy all of you out there. And I don't know if it's an envy, really. It's more a gratitude, because over the past year, I've met some really, really super cool people. And I'm just happy to have met all of you. And I can't wait to get to know you better. So that's my 7 deadly sins of wet shaving. I don't see the point in tagging anybody, since I think I'm the last dude on earth to do this video. I don't think that's necessary. So with that being said, as always, until next time, America, Captain Marvel saying, happy shaving.